Welcome back, YouTube. Today we're doing short ribs. Now, interestingly enough, it was kind of labeled braising ribs because often people braise short ribs, but you don't have to braise short ribs. You can cook them, you could stew them, you can do them a few ways. And braising is where you slowly cook them or simmer them in some kind of flavorful liquid, right? Like wine. I don't bother with any spices or anything like that. I'm just going to cut this in half so it fits into my Instapot. And we are going to pressure cook these. So if I was going to slow cook them, I'd probably slow cook them overnight for a while. But you see the bones here in the side. These are in the lower part of the rib cage. Relatively thin bones, as you can see. And a lot of fat. Look at all that fat. So when I'm cooking these, whether I do it in the oven or like I'm going to do it in the Instapot, I'm going to put the fat cap up. And so I'm just going to place these into my Instapot with a little bit of water, as you can see, and perfect. So pressure cooking an hour maybe is probably fine. I'm gonna do an hour and a half just to make sure that I get them falling off the bone, and I'll cook a little bit of the fat off doing that, but in the end, it'll be fine. So kind of like a roast, this is gonna be a relatively short video because there's not much to it. Pressure cook, hour and a half, there we go. We'll see them out, we'll take them out, take a look at them when they're done. Should be delicious and fall off the bone. We'll take a look then. Bye for now. Welcome back to YouTube. So our short ribs are cooked in the pressure cooker for 90 minutes. You can see that the bone literally fell off the meat more than the meat fell off the bone when I was trying to take it out. And you can also see just how soft this is. It's very, very, very soft. It's just going to flake apart if I try and pull on it. And you can really see how much fat is here. So this one has a little bit of, well, a fair amount of a fat cap, but this is just a huge amount of fat. So obviously the meat's gonna taste super good because of all the fat that's in there. I think I'm gonna eat one of these right now for my, well, really late, but for my lunch. And we'll save one for tomorrow. But just look how soft that is. Just look at that, it's just flaking away. Can't get any softer. And of course it's gonna be delicious just like any other roast that has a lot of fat in it. Maybe like a Boston roast. Anyway, have a good night, everyone.